Fallout from President Trump's Jerusalem decision has the international community on edge, but what does that mean for Washington and beyond? Hamoud Salhi joins me via Skype from Los Angeles. He's an associate dean at California State University, focused on Middle East politics and U.S. foreign policy. Welcome to the show. So already we're seeing unrest in Gaza with rocket fire, Israel responding. Can we count on more violence ahead? And do you see this situation escalating even more?
Yes, it will escalate even more, given the nature of the topic, given what Jerusalem means to the Muslim world. But I think there is a sense maybe that this will settle down later. Remember that President Donald Trump, before issuing this declaration, had talked to Saudi Arabia King, Jordan, and the Egyptians. So there is a sense that this is also an attempt to understand that this is for the United States and for Israel. This is sort of a good time. The Arab world is in disarray. You have the Arab-Palestinian issue is no longer the core issue in the Middle East. And then President Donald Trump had to satisfy his base, the neoconservatives, who are very, very active in Israeli politics. So in many sense, I expect it to go stronger, particularly after Friday, but it will settle down later on for the mere fact that neither the Arab League, the main Arab leaders, or the Organization of the Islamic Islamic organization are in a position to do otherwise. And the last point is that the peace process, the Palestinian position particularly, has been so linked economically to the United States. The Palestinian National Authority gets about $83 million, give or take, as aid from the United States. That money goes to paying the staff, paying electricity bills, and most of it, in a sense, goes to Israel as well. But it created a dependent situation where the Palestinians are finding themselves relying so much on the United States.
Well, that being said, that being said, does the Middle East peace process really need the United States? It's just one country. The rest of the world seems to be disagreeing with Donald Trump at the moment. So can't another country move forward and help this process without the United States?
Well, it takes a courage statement from the Palestinian to say enough with Oslo, enough with Wye memorandum, enough with all the Oslo path, and let the international community handle it. But the way the peace process, the Oslo agreement is set up, this is designed for the United States to play a broker, whether honest or not honest, and for the Israelis and Palestinians to agree on issues. It has failed. And the Palestinians, time and again, have failed to take that step, to stay away, to renege, to ignore, or to basically say the Oslo agreement is over. Will this be the time for the Palestinian National Authority to survive? It has to find some kind of a sponsor. Technically, I mean, from a rational perspective, there is no one in the Arab world who is willing, without the United States support, to give the amount of assistance that the Americans are giving to the Palestinians today. The Saudis, the Egyptians, and the Jordanians, and this is perhaps why Donald Trump called these leaders, have been on board, siding with the United States. They want this peace process to go because of a belief that it will lead to a two-state solution. That hasn't happened. So in many ways, for any third world country to be included and play a major role, the Palestinians have to take a stand on that one. And we still have to wait to see.
All right. Hamoud Salhi, thank you for joining us from Los Angeles.